All right, so we're recording and let's go. So essentially, what I wanted to do is just kind of show a quick way to get everybody up and running on their Oculus and streaming to Twitch. So the first thing that you need to do is download OBS if you don't have it already. So um, just Google OBS. Usually be the first link that pops up. This is the open broadcast software. Um, it will, like, you go here, it gives you the download for your platform, Windows, Mac, or Linux. And you want to do the Studio. I like Studio better. There's another version out there, but Studio is usually the one you want to go with. So we'll keep, or well, I'm not going to keep because I already have it downloaded. But once it's downloaded, and it goes through the install process, I'm gonna open it up. And what it'll actually do is what it did for me a little while ago when I was setting it up. It just asked me what, like, the preferences I wanted to install. So actually I could that'd be a bit much. I don't want to uninstall and then reinstall. But as you, my apologies. I'm going to go ahead and uninstall it and reinstall. That way anybody can see exactly what it is that I did. Apps. I'm going to uninstall. And this is OBS. This on the list. Yeah. So just uninstall that real quick. I already have it installed, or I already have it downloaded, so I should just be able to. I should have it downloaded. So let's go to my downloads folder. Do this OBS installer, full installer. It'll take you through these screens. You just next all the way through. That's the default location. And download and close that off. Checking again just to see if anybody else joined the stream. So we're going to launch OBS. It should take just a second to pop up. Okay, it didn't do it for me because I think it may have saved my preferences, which is fine. I can also come in here, do my settings, and back out for the stream. So your stream settings will be here, but when you first open up, it should kind of ask you to connect your account. So you connect the account, and you're going to do your login for Twitch. So I'm just going to come here, grab my login information, and this is, so nobody can see it. Log in. Which I also have a token. If you don't have two-factor authentication set up for Twitch, I definitely advise it. But that's on you. Just makes your account that much more difficult to get into. So I'll remember this computer. Submit.
I'm such an IT guy. I recommend the two-step authentication, guys.
So go ahead and apply that. And so that'll make sure that our Twitch, everything for our Twitch is set up. These are some extra things that OBS adds, so you can actually add, make it so that you can manage your Twitch streams. And this one over here, you can manage your chat room. There's a more advanced setup where you can actually see your chat within the headset, but we're not going to get into that right now. Right now, this is all we want. We want this setup, and once you're at this screen, good to go. Time, are you actively following along, or you're this block.
No, I thought because I normally pick up things really quick. You just gotta show me what to do, but this is
Okay.
like a lot, so I'm gonna have to watch the recording again. So
Okay. So basically what'll happen then um, is you'll be presented with this scene here. Well, either this or you might have it set up like this so it's in studio mode. So you only have one screen. I prefer to have it in studio because then you'll have your preview and then what's actually going out to your screen. So what we'll do here is in this first scene, you can either rename it or just keep scene, and we're going to grab a new source. This source is going to be a window capture. So we click the window capture. We can call it our bus stream. And we'll click OK. And so right now it's grabbing that window, but I already have a window open, or at least I thought I had a window open, that is just the Oculus. So in Oculus, or before you even get started, you want to go to oculus.com/casting.
okay, I have a question.
Yes.
I'm not able to connect my Oculus to my Oculus app on my laptop for some reason. I
Well,
don't
no,
think.
it's not to the app. This is just to the website or to
Oh,
this
okay.
website. So so your computer would need to be on the same Wi-Fi as your headset.
Okay.
And that's how it'll know how to talk to each other. And by going to this link, what it should do, if I reset, I think because I already connected once, it gives me a different screen, but you would actually do everything that it's saying here. You're going to go into your headset, press the Oculus button to open up the universal menu, go to sharing, select cache, and then select computer. And then it's going to do some magic in the background to connect from there to here. So I'll do that now, where I'll put on my headset, or at least hold it up to my face, and it's going to pop on. To do this, I need to, I'm in the back of the software that I'm in. We want to go to, it said, press the Oculus button. So let me exit this software. Go here, go to sharing, which of course you all can't see yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can't see what you're doing.
I'm going to cast and I'm selecting computer.
Okay.
And now you all should see on my screen shortly
Not yet.
once it connects.
Okay.
So it's even telling me in my headset to go to oculus.com/cast.
All right, I think something's happening. Okay, there it is.
So now you should be able to see my screen.
Awesome.
And so this part is going to kind of go away because I'm going to be doing stuff in the background. But this is where we want to be with the actual web page. We'll take this down because this web page here is what we're going to be using in OBS to go forward. So let's find this in Google Chrome. I'm scrolling down. I don't see it there. Let's see. Where is my screen? Because it should be an Oculus one that's popped up here. If it's not, I can sometimes cancel and bring it back. But let me see if this other one is just, nope. So why isn't mine showing up? Let's try it again. Go here. There it is, Oculus Google Chrome. So when you look at this though, you see it's capturing the whole window. So we want to fix that real quick. So we're going to save these settings. And now we're going to come here. And what you want to click is your Alt button. And then you can drag this around. So it just captures that black area.
Oh, okay.
You bring it down here, and then that's that whole area. Now you can take this again, drag this to center, and you can fill, or you can just fill your screen with it. So that's one way you can do it. You can also, for what we're doing now, you just want to fill your whole screen with it.
Okay.
And you want to kind of make sure you're not clipping anything out. I think clipping out a little bit of the bottom should be fine. Then you hit, then once you've done that, you're pretty much set. That's Quest Stream is now going to be that Quest Stream forever and ever. So then you want to transfer this, just transition it. And so now it's over here. So once I put the headset back up to my face, or at least make it think it's up on my face, I should be able to see the screen. And it looks like, I thought they said they fixed this. So right now it's doing a smaller screen. So you see that little box there,
Right.
like you're not getting the entire screen. So what we can do is we can trim it down again. So what I'm doing right now is holding my finger over the sensor in my headset so I can still see that box. And I come back here, hit the Alt button again. And this is kind of tricky to do with only two hands. But I'm gonna hit that Alt button again, click, and now I can drag again to get this to the right dimensions. I should be able to get it to
I
the
don't
right
think you are because
dimensions.
it's a 4x3, so I don't think you're able to
I should be able to.
manipulate it.
This is not doing, oh, I'm not hitting Alt. So now I can bring it here.
Oh, okay.
Because you gotta hold Alt. Like you should see how I'm set up on my desk right now. But I have my hand over the sensor and holding the Alt key, because you have to hold down the Alt key to bring that in. And then you can stretch it back out if you want. I wouldn't necessarily. But if you have it in the middle of your screen, that's good. So you can do this part. You don't have to do this part. If you want to keep it to the original dimensions, you can. So I can zoom this back down, kind of get an idea of where the rest of the screen was. Hit the Alt button, drag this back out, and just go back to the original edges. So either way is good for what we're going to be doing with Among Us. But I just wanted to give you the options if you wanted to pare it down. There's another option to get the full screen as well, but I haven't practiced that one. So I may do another stream or another video later to show that. But we have this done this way. I'll transition this back over. Or that's the other thing here. As you saw, this doesn't apply to what's over on the left or on the right. So I
Right.
can make all the
Until you
adjustments I
hit that
want
transition.
until I hit transition.
All right.
And then I'll transition it over. And there we go. All right, so that's all good. Also notice down at the bottom here, you can mute your headset. You can not mute your headset. That's some things you're gonna have to tweak within OBS, because if you look here in OBS, you can see it's picking up my voice, which is fine, but it's not gonna get any of the game audio. So if you wanna get the game audio, you're gonna need to set up another filter here, and that's gonna have to be another video, because that's like, there's so many tweaks that you would have to make.
So what do you
Make sure.
mean? So basically, I won't be able to hear the gameplay. You'll just hear your mic.
Right now,
Maybe
you
it's
just
your
hear my
AirPods.
mic. So you see this here for the desktop audio. If I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, if I turn on the this audio here, that should turn on the audio for my headset or for my Oculus.
Well,
And then you would hear.
can you not do another video and just do that now? So, because that's the whole point, to be able to hear other people in the game as we're playing. Can you just show us that?
I'm trying, but I gotta figure out where, because I'm not wearing the headset now. So it's very interesting trying to aim this
Mm-hmm.
and not, yeah, but can you all hear the clicking of the screen?
Yeah.
No, you do. I don't hear it.
Want to do it again? Okay, no, I can't hear it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can get to something else, because now that I'm casting, I should be able to, come on, get in the screen. There we go. All right, so let's see where the screen is. It's just moving it everywhere. It's so different when you don't actually have the headset on. Try to move this into a better.
You should be working in the VR augmented.
Well, right, but I can't. Like, it's almost impossible. Where I put it. There it is, Jay up there. All right, let's try to turn on something that you can hear. And let me also see if I can turn up the volume within this screen. So here, we'll the volume more. See if you all can hear the clicks now. You all hear anything?
No, not yet.
Okay. And also, I should probably look at OBS as well to see if it's going to click. It is picking it up. I do see it. I see it. You all may not hear it because I'm not putting OBS through the. I'm not putting OBS through our meeting chat. So, but if you looked at that desktop audio, it was like moving across the. As I was scrolling across the bottom, like you can kind of see where it's where that desktop audio is popping each time. So you should be hearing that, or if that means OBS is hearing the clicks. All right.
Okay.
And so to control that again, you just want to come down here and you can have the headset microphone muted, which you may want because you do have this microphone going, which is going to be capturing your audio as well. But again, that's something you may want to play around with to get your audio. And again, the reason why I say you may not want the actual desktop audio is because if everybody's playing their desktop audio at once, it's going to get confusing. It's going to get muddled between what the actual audio is, like the game audio, and what a person's audio is. And if everybody's streaming and everybody's talking, all we
I
need,
was wondering about that. Like, how
all
are
we
you
would
gonna be able
need
to see
is
what stream you're watching?
right. So all you would need is this here. And let me go back to OBS. So all you would need is this mic audio, because that audio is going to be the audio that everybody hears and inside your stream. And so if I'm picking up everybody's stream, they're going to see, like, I can put all of them together so everybody can hear everything. And again, this is something because we haven't done this before. I haven't done this before. So we may find that we want to keep the desktop audio on, but kind of isolate it. Like I may want to try to figure out a way to just isolate you all's mics and getting some feedback from somebody. Let's see. Who else is in here? I can't tell whose audio I was getting feedback from, but it seemed like it was somebody. And there's a fourth person in here somehow. I don't know what that's all about. It's saying there's 4 people in, or is it just me?
No, it's just your
me and your choice. Okay.
Here.
All right, cool. So we've done that part. We've gotten everything set up, and now we want to stream. So we have our Oculus set up. It's on. It's like we can pretend that it's actually showing something. Then once we go, we want to start streaming. We just click the start streaming button, and it's going to connect, and it's going to start streaming. But before we start streaming, we want to make sure we change our thing to whatever we're doing. So it would be Among Us. You can have whatever you want here. What game are you playing? You can switch that up here. So Among Us VR, Among Us with and then like you have all of that in. You can add more things if you want. Like it's just up to you how you manage your stream. And then what I would do is pick up your stream from Twitch so you can then start streaming. And over on Twitch, what should happen is if I go to my channel, which is going to ask me for this stupid ass token again. I didn't even remember. But essentially, when somebody goes to your page, they should see you streaming. So for me, I'm just telling you. And it's now displaying my stream, even though my stream is not showing much of anything right now. But that's what you would, that's basically tells you that your that you're streaming. I didn't do that, so it didn't show the right thing. Up now, everything is updated, so you do have to click done. But when I start streaming again, there we go. Among Us with VR Hangouts, and now it's displaying. It's not displaying anything because I don't have my headset on, but if I
Right.
put it on, you
Right.
should see what. So, yeah, and that's pretty much it. To getting set up anyway. There's nothing. There's nothing too major about it. It's just everything.
Okay.
You're done with streaming. You stop streaming, but you're now connected all the way through. It's like literally the hardest part is once you're in. Matter of fact, let's see if I can show that on my screen. So let me go back to OBS and just kind of show where the things are. Yeah, but in here, so you can see. You should be seeing my headset now. Here's my controller. And just in here, you're going to click on this sharing button. And right now it says casting. If I was to click that, instead of saying casting here, it's going to say cast. You click that, and then that's where you select what where you're streaming to. You can also stream to your phone. So that's another way you could go live if you went live on Twitch from your phone. And you were casting to your phone, you should be able to capture your image or your recording from your phone. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Interesting. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just the main thing to remember is that you need to go to this website here, this oculus.com/casting, because that's where the magic happens. And
Okay. Got it.
I will go through another way to see, because I thought I read somewhere that they had fixed the whole issue with only getting that square view. So I can look around and see if there's another way. But for now, this works to get everything in, and I can trim things down if I'm capturing multiple people's streams and then rebroadcast that. So I'll stop the recording now, unless there are any other questions that somebody thinks they might need on the recording.
Nope. No more questions.
Okay, I'll stop the recording.